fans Beyond Wrestling. This is Denver, Colorado, the man, not the place. Doing a little bit of commentary, being joined by a man making his commentary debut. Welcome back to Beyond Wrestling, Jarek 120.
Good to be here, Denver. We're here in Voorhees, New Jersey, for Combat Zone Wrestling. First time on commentary, but see my good pal, Dan Barry, who actually left me at the Freak one time in New York. Slept on a park bench, so that was fun.
Well, I don't think that he would leave his partner, Bill Carr, up the creek. Right here, Team Tremendous taking on Milk Chocolate in a Beyond Wrestling Tag Team Showcase match. And unfortunately, the team of Milk Chocolate certainly lacking the experience of Dan Barry and Bill Carr. Obviously trying to trip up Dan Barry right there. Dan Barry putting the boots to Randy Summers.
So it's naturally Milk in the ring right
now.
now.
No, that's Chocolate.
That's
Milk. Brandon Watts is on the outside.
Stop pulling my hair, you dick!
Okay. Chocolate on the inside.
Chocolate on the inside, exactly. Obviously, this combination of Milk Chocolate, very promising tag team. But Team Tremendous has been tearing it up in Beyond Wrestling ever since a standout performance at American Rana.
Wonderful to see one of Dan Barry's trademark hip tosses.
It's bound to happen. I would put a guarantee.
Dan Barry now, front face lock, bring him to the corner, potentially bringing in Bill Carr. What do you think of Dan Barry's mustache?
It's a good mustache, but it's an inquisitive mustache. Bill Carr, Dan Barry, up and down the circuit, something about this illegal denim ring. I don't know what they're talking about, and honestly, I don't think that Randy Summers knows much about it either. I could be wrong. We're going to see if he squeals here.
Milk Chocolate, these are two young-looking guys, and veterans.
19 years old. I mean, Bill Carr's already been to WWE and back. Their loss, our gain.
Bringing in Milk now into the ring.
Bad landing for Milk, Brandon Watts. And now, perhaps he knows something about an illegal denim ring. Oh! Instead, he knows what it's like to get clotheslined.
Oh! One that just turns him inside out.
Oh, Bill Carr trying to beat the truth out of Brandon Watts.
Oh!
A scintillating chop.
Lit up. The Combat Zone audience here wants one more shot.
Well, the fans here at CZW.
Was that equal or more?
These guys are bloodthirsty. Jarek, you should be counting your lucky stars. You're only wrestling at the taping tomorrow. Maybe not. You got
with the modified split-legged boots all over the top rope. First cover of the match. Bring a 2 count on Milk.
Yeah, Brandon Watts.
Brandon Watts.
Only 1 second from being put away.
I seriously don't like you.
Speaking of Chris Dickinson, we actually saw Milk Chocolate make their CZW debut in a handicap match against Chris Dickinson, who very handedly disposed of himself. What was that?
There's a reach around.
I think he was checking the oil of Dan Barry.
The way Dan Barry looks, though, with that almost pedophile porn star look, I don't know if that's inadvertent or not, but didn't seem to like that.
Do you think he was calling for it? Do you think the mustache is some sort of code for put your fingers up my butt?
Very magnetic charm Dan Barry had.
Well, either way, that temporary distraction enough for the team of Milk Chocolate to get in the driver's seat for the first time in this bout. And here we see Randy Summers able to shake the cobwebs on the apron, now dropping the knees on Dan Barry. But this is what you can't do against a veteran. You can't waste any time.
Especially these 19-year-old kids. This is just unacceptable behavior.
Is this not even? You're 19. You're fresh out of high school. Is this what your principal told you how to do? Very promising.
Knees to the back. We're going to see multiple clothesline.
Well, that was a great tandem maneuver.
Now if they can follow up and cover, they may have an early victory.
But that's exactly the problem. They're not following up. That was 10 seconds wasted before going in the cover.
You're not going to be able to cover a veteran of Dan Barry that easily.
Now Brandon Watts with a somewhat conservative hold right here in chinlock, trying to keep Dan Barry grounded, perhaps planning his next offensive maneuver, but Dan Barry's going to be trying to feed off the energy of this crowd to rally back up to his feet. Lands an elbow to the midsection and a second.
Hopefully trying to get a tag into Bill Carr, now pantsing him.
This is gross.
He's really showing his ass in there. opening up the opportunity, tag in Bill.
Bill Carr's got that arm extended. Whether or not Dan Barry can make it across the ring remains to be seen. Dan Barry trying to bypass Brandon Watts. And there we go. Here comes Bill Carr. Bill Carr mowing him down with that shoulder tackle.
Avalanche.
Randy Summers out of the way. Right into that one-arm slam. Brandon Watts should have went for the tag when he had the opportunity.
Both these men still the legal men. And going for a hurricane, could not follow it with showboating during a hurricane.
Yeah, too much humping, not enough torque.
We've seen this before, Denver. If they can hit it. Up goes Brandon.
Oh! Landed right on top of him. Very impressive.
Both men
out
on
of
the
Dan
cover.
Barry. And that's it.
Always impressive display of athleticism from the average, quote-unquote, Dan Barry.
Well, I think Bill Carr just paid it forward right there. And the fans here at CZW taken to the team of Team Tremendous.
To the
Bill
Beyond
Carr, Dan
Wrestling
Barry.
Showcase, absolutely. That's a beautiful
exactly
sign.
what these are designed for. Go out there, show your stuff. An opportunity will present itself. Jared, Mulux Mari, and Metro Chris Dickinson, thank you for your time.
Thank you very
What a
much.
debut!
CC.